Hey, so I decided to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Academy from 2004, which came out when I was 7 years old. This is probably the coolest one for the Game Boy Advance. I like that you got to go to school and then you got to have like placement tests and get to better classes. Welcome, Elite Duelists. My name is Shepard, the Chancellor of Duel Academy. I know many of you are nervous, but you were all accepted based on your merits. Study hard, duel hard, and play hard to become the next king of games. Congratulations on your acceptance to Duel Academy. To make things official, write your name on this document. Orange Rash. So you're Orange Rash. Student, your dorm is Slifer Red. Slifer Red dorm is next to the bridge leading to the harbor. Your orientation continues there. Good luck. He looks so cool. Welcome to Slifer Red. I'm the headmaster of Slifer Red, Banner. And this is, little buddy, is Pharaoh. I'm Jaden Yuki. Nice to meet ya. Hi there, I'm Cyrus Truesdale, Jaden's roommate. I'm Chumley Huffington. I'm like the oldest one here. Mainly because I've been flunking my classes. Duel Academy has Slifer Red, Raw Yellow, and Obelisk Blue. They're 3 different dorms. Just like the Pokemon Go teams here in 2023. You're assigned to a level depending on your entrance exam score. Looks like you're here in Slifer Red with us. However, there's a test every month to change dorms, so depending on your grade, you may go to a different dorm. If you score really well, you can choose whatever dorm you want. Other than your dorm, you also get a duelist title. The title has different ranks: Apprentice Duelist, Novice Duelist, Average Duelist. The top rank is King of Games. Only one person in the entire school can get that rank. Me. Yeah, we don't need 2 kings in one school. I'm gonna be King of Games like tomorrow. Yeah, if anyone can become a King of Games, I think it'll be you. I don't think, I know! I know I'll be King of Games. I guess so. But to become King of Games, there's more to it than winning lots of duels. There are a bunch of other requirements. Hundreds and thousands of duelists have tried to become the King of Games, but it's like impossible. Hey, I already said I'm gonna be King of Games, didn't you hear me? Becoming King of Games doesn't depend on what dorm you're in. It's all about fulfilling the requirements. In all the years I've been here, no one from this dorm has ever become King of Games. But I sense something special about you. Yes, indeed. Am I the main character or is he the main character? We don't know. Why don't you walk around the school and duel with the other students and collect cards? But in order to do that, you'll have to master the controls. No, I know the controls. No, we don't need to hear anything about it. You can learn how to construct a deck and learn the controls during a duel. I played like all 5 Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Boy Advance games, dude. I don't need this. No, do not explain it. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so we have to go to sleep. It doesn't just want to skip to the next day. It's time to start school.
It's time for today's lesson. Let's begin with field spells. Alexis, can you explain it to the class?
No, I would skip over this if it wasn't Alexis. Unlike normal spells, field spells are placed on the field spell zone. No, I'm still gonna skip it. She's one of the best duelists in Obelisk Blue. Make that the entire school.
You there. What are you whispering about? Care to share with the entire class?
If I remember right, this guy, the blonde one, is Goku. But you wouldn't know that from this. Aw, man, that was the worst. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something yesterday. I got some time before the next class, so I'll teach you how to use your public display of affection. No, that's not what it is. It's personal data unit. And that was like a special kind of laptop you could have in 2004, and that's why in Pokemon Coliseum you also have a PDA. I don't, no, we don't, it's pretty obvious, dude. I don't need to know anything about this. Like, I could just look at it and figure it out. I can now send mail to everybody in... everyone in Slifer Red. Alexis talked to me, but I think she talked to you more than to me. He's acting like we're gonna be friends forever, but I'm gonna, like, ditch him and go straight to Obelisk Blue, dude. And we're never gonna hang out ever again. And, Banner's telling that your parents gave you 3,000 duel points. This is like a boarding school, funded by Kaiba Corp, where you can learn how to duel. Duel monsters. There we go, finally! Okay, so the deck you start out with is pretty terrible. But, now that's to be expected. Like, in the other games, you start out with a terrible deck, you collect a few other cards, and then slowly increase it. But in this one, you get, like, a ton of cards that are way better than the ones you have in your deck. So, like, this, it starts out as a fire-themed deck, okay? And this one, you do, like, 400 damage direct. Everyone's kind of weak. They have, like, fire equips. Everything is fire. It's supposed to, and then there's like 2 things you can special summon, the Inferno and the Spirit of Flames. And those by getting rid of fire monsters in your graveyard. And then there's like you can get rid of a whole monster and do that as direct damage to your opponent. Now all of this is kind of cool, but you just have better cards. It's not really worth it to keep these around. Yeah, so we go in and then we press, no, not enter. And then we sort by attack. And then we get rid of Red Eyes Black Dragon. I know he gets a lot of hype. We get rid of this guy. We're gonna keep him because he has 1850 attack. He's gonna last a while. This is a whole sacrifice for an 1800 attack. That is absolutely not worth it. And then we got a couple 1700s. That's pretty nice. I don't like this guy. I just played this game on my phone, so I got pretty high. Now this guy, the Ultimate Baseball Kid, he is really cool if you are playing this deck. If you are playing the deck the way they build this, he gets 1,000 attack for every fire on the field. So he could get realistically like 2,500 attack, but he can have 4,500 if you're already pretty much winning. If the other guy, for some reason, has fire monsters also, then you can get, like, up to 9,000, I don't know. But otherwise, he's not really useful. Man-Eater Bug? I don't know. We'll keep him in for the interim, but he's not very good. Well, no, he's pretty good, but yeah, I'll keep him. Just we don't actually need polymer. Yeah. Tribute to the Doomed, always a good one. Upstart Goblin, you get to draw a card, but the other guy gets 1,000 life points. That's kind of awful. Backfire, that's every time a fire monster is sent to the graveyard, it does 500. That'd be cool if we were still going with the theme. Monster reincarnation's not that helpful. Yeah, this I had never seen before. You can, because it's like such a terrible version of like Premature Burial or Monster Reborn or Call of the Haunted, but you pay 1,500 life points, and you only get a special summon one of your opponent's monsters from the graveyard. And for most, like the first half of the game, none of their cards are really going to be that good. Nobleman of Extermination, that's really useful, because you get to destroy a face down. Now we're going to do a sort of reverse process. We're going to sort by attack. And so we're keeping this guy because it's really easy to get Cyberstein, and then you pay 5,000 life points and you get a special summon your Meteor Black Dragon. And that's really good for most of the game. We want this fake summon Skull, Cybertech Alligator. Yeah, so you get a couple really good ones from the start. I like this one just as a resort, Dark Elf. It's like Mystical Elf, but it has 2,000 attack, and it costs 1,000 life points to attack with. Granendora is really nice. It's 1,900 attack, and you get 1,000 life points when you play it, which is really good because there's a certain way to max out like your currency in this game. So it's not a great lesson, but if you intentionally fail the quiz, the gym teacher is really nice to you and will duel you and pay you like 16 times what you would get from a normal duel. She pays you so much to fail. She pays you however many life points you have remaining at the end of the battle. End of the duel. And then I think that's enough monsters. I'm not actually counting, I'm not going by anything, but so this guy, it's just a free 1,000 life points. That is pivotal for this game because of that one gym teacher. Alright, I got up to 40 cards, so let's exit. Save. And we start off with 3,000 duel points. So the deck I currently have, you can pretty much beat anybody you want for most of the game, like if you get lucky. You don't have to get any other cards. Like their decks are pretty awful. Now the Headmaster Banner, his deck is just traps, pretty much. And I usually like to go second because I get to attack sooner. Although sometimes you get to have like your Great Soldier of Stone or and he's probably got Trapple, so nope, he has Negate Attack or Magic Cylinder. I think he also gets Mirror Force. And this game would be so awful if I couldn't use the little speed up function here. Yeah, he's got Pot of Greed, he's got Graceful Charity, so he can draw like 5 different cards. There we go. Oh, he's magic jamming my card that's not really worth magic jamming. In some of the other ones, you can hold B, and that'll speed up the battle. At least in, oh, don't be Torrential Tribute. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I think like there was 1 or 2 more for Game Boy after this one came out. These aren't really helpful. I didn't really want Special Hurricane. They don't do that much special summoning. Okay, Magic Cylinder, that's fine. He's survived 1 more turn by using that trap. Yeah, imagine doing this with the default deck. That would be horrible. No, don't be Torrential Tribute. Okay, okay. If I was thinking about it a little more thoroughly, I wouldn't have summoned an extra guy just in case it was Torrential Tribute. There we go. Yeah, you only get... You get... a really insignificant amount of duel points for what you can get. But in order to get that big title that they were hyping up, the King of Games title, you have to beat every character 10 times. So, I mean, may as well just beat Banner 10 times. There's a card called Jinzo, which when you sacrifice 1 monster to summon it, it stops all trap cards. So that's really helpful against this guy. But he's still like the weakest character. Well, he goes the easiest on you. There we go. Yeah, these are all pretty much the same. I'll just... Okay, well, that's pretty much what we were gonna do anyway. It's crazy that he's allowed to have battle locks. No, not end turn. Oh. Okay, Spear Dragon is great because it has piercing damage. If it attacks a defense position monster, it'll do the difference, and it has 1900 attack, so there's a lot of guys in defense position. So we don't know what this face down is, but my guess is it has lower defense. Oh, no, you're gonna stop it. You're gonna end my battle phase. No, now would actually be a good time to use my Gift of the Mystical Elf, although it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Like, increasing my life points isn't really that important right now, because he's not the gym teacher. That sucks. Oh, no. Okay. Now, it's always good to destroy monsters because they can sacrifice it and then there will be something basically unbeatable. No, you're gonna Okay, yeah, I guess that's a good plan. What the heck was that? Okay, so he used card destruction, and that sent a lot of cards to his graveyard. And I want to equip my Spear Dragon with the Black Pendant so that it can do immediate damage. Because it has that piercing, and there's a defense guy. My mad dog of darkness! No. Okay, the controls for the PDA and the other thing are totally different. Now, I learned my lesson from last time. I'm not gonna try to summon an extra guy. I don't want any chance of torrential tribute. Oh, no, he ended my duel phase. My battle phase, not duel phase. This guy again. Okay, so we know he doesn't have any extra traps, so I may as well summon this guy. And in some of the other games, it'll just go straight to your next attacker. I think Legacy of the Duelist does that. There we go, we won both of those times, but I don't think that would have been true for the other characters. Like, if I had battled Jaden, he has Skyscraper, which means that on his turn, like, some guy who has 1,000 attack will have 2,000 attack when it's his turn. And that's really annoying. I don't like that. But yeah, that's part 1 of Legacy of the Duelist. I will see you for the placement exam.